don't matter what Rio showed up that night. I was ready for any Rios. It really didn't matter. But why? I mean, honestly, why do you need? I don't need credit when I got cash. I don't need credit when I got cash.
Next question. Do you gain any more confidence being the way you beat Rios compared to how many Rios did and you knocked them out and finished them?
I mean, styles make fights. It's not a thing that I look at and say, well, he didn't stop Rios. I stopped Rios. It's more being in tune with myself. It's more knowing what I can do. And the difference is the fact that Teddy, I know you saw my last fight how poised I was, how calm I was. You saw the combinations, they were different. You saw how tight I was. I was solid, I was completely focused through the whole fight. I think that's going to be the difference in this fight, being technically sound, being 100% focused all the way through the fight, and being that smart monster that I was for the Rios fight. That's what it's about. Not being a dumb fighter, not being just going in there and winging punches, putting my head down and throwing shots. That's the old Tim. You won't see that in this fight.
Tim, reflecting back on your last fight with Manny, had you had Teddy Atlas in your corner, do you think the outcome would have been different?
The last fight was what it was. It was what it's supposed to be. I realized that I'm in control of my destiny. I'm in complete control of my legacy. And once you realize that, you're going to do everything you possibly can to make sure you're 100%. In that fight, there was an injury, but I really don't want to talk about it. But, it is what it is. It's life. It's part of sports. But I think now, this third time around, is the reason why this fight came about. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to fight Manny Pacquiao. I really didn't. I thought we could go 1-1 and I was good, but the fight came back around for a reason. There's a reason why Mr. Teddy Atlas gave me a call and I had an interview with him. I never leave anything to chance. I always leave it to, I never think that anything's just for no reason. Everything's for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
What do you think is going to be different this time for you and different this time for him? Like, what's going to make this fight like epic? What do you think is going to make this fight really special?
Manny will be the same Manny. He always is. Vicious, fast, quick, powerful, and I'll be different. That's what's going to be the difference. I'll be different. I will truly be different. I won't be the same fighter I was 2 fights ago. I wouldn't be the same fighter that, when I fought him the first time. Completely different. You heard it from Manny. He said, I'm stronger. I'm smarter now, more experienced. It's true. It's true. And now it's going to be even better this time around. So I understand everybody. I understand that everybody's going to be, with Manny Pacquiao. He has a lot of great fans, and, he's paid his dues, and, he's a great, tremendous fighter. But, little guy from Palm Springs, I'm letting y'all know, watch out. Just watch out.
So do you think
and
he's overlooking you again, like in some way? Or
he's confident. He's confident. He's one of the best fighters of this era, this generation. So he's super confident, as he should be. But I'm very confident. I'm very relaxed, very poised. This is nothing. The first time around it was different. The media is what made it nerve-wracking. It was a lot of hype. Now it's just like riding a bike again. It's like getting in the car, put my seatbelt on, and go. It's just smooth. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me now. So I'll be ready for anything that Manny can do, because Teddy gonna get me ready for everything he does in the ring.
You definitely showed different with your power against Rios. Do you plan on exercising it the third time against Pacquiao, pressuring him a little bit more? Try and hurt him?
Smart monster, man. I told you guys, smart monster. No more stupid swinging wild, and no more of that, man. It's complete different, just technically sound. Teddy ain't going for that winging, putting your head down and wing. Teddy not going for that. No more of that, man. No more getting hit with those clean right hands from Jesse Vargas. No more of that, man.
Hey Timothy, is this the best Timothy Bradley we're about to see?
Yeah, you're gonna see the best Timothy Bradley, because guess what? I care and I want this. This is all about legacy. This is nothing personal for Manny Pacquiao. Like my second fight, it was like personal. I felt like I had to knock him out. I went at him and I was like, But now this fight is more like Tim, you got to go out there and do your job. You got to go out there and win. That's it. Go out there, be yourself. Stay in tune yourself. Don't matter what happens. Just go out there and win the fight.
Describe your relationship with Teddy Atlas.
Teddy's like a second father, man. He's a great person. Great mentor, great guy. I mean, it was chemistry from right off. It's like an instant marriage. It was crazy. Yeah, we click.
marriage.
Yeah, it's a real good marriage.
What
we
have you
click.
learned from him, Tim?
I learned a lot. I learned that I think I want to say like the main thing with Teddy is be a man of your word. So whatever you say you're gonna do it. There's not a lot of men out there like that, and that's a big thing for Teddy. If you go back on your word, I mean, he's like, no, done. We're done.
What techniques in boxing?
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
No, listen, the techniques, there's nobody in boxing that does the techniques that Teddy does. No one.
What are they? One. Just give us one.
It's just, man, listen. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this right now, all right? Most people don't really realize that the jab is a shot that sets up big punches, all right? And it keeps your opponents off balance. But not a lot of fighters know when to throw a jab. They don't know when. All right? So we're taught as fighters nowadays, it's okay to throw a jab going back. You're here, all right, make sure you double jab going back. It's not okay. It's not okay doing that. It's not okay jabbing from this range. It's not okay jabbing from this range. You want to know why it's not okay jabbing from this range? Because, yeah, it's susceptible to get hit with a counter. Because guess what? You're here, and guess what? His hand is there. Look at the distance. You can get countered right away. But if you step back, get back, Chris. Get back. But if you step back here and you shoot your jab from here and you out, guess what? That counter can't touch me. So that's one thing that I learned from Mr.
Can I
Atlas
get you this camera
that
over
not
here?
a lot of fighters understand.
Tim, can I get you over here? Tim, you fought Manny twice, obviously. The first time you won on the cards, but you didn't feel like you got the credit deserved. This could be his last fight. If you were to win this fight, the fans may be more angry with you this time than the first time. Are you prepared for that kind of reaction mentally, even with the victory?
Man, credit is credit. Doesn't bother me, man. Like I told you, I don't need credit. I got cash. I don't need credit. I'm good. I got my family. I'm good, man. I've never gotten credit in my career. The credit that I feel I rightfully deserve, but it's okay. It's just life. Life is not fair, but I've learned to deal with it. It is what it is. So, April 9th, I beat Manny Pacquiao. If I don't get credit because Manny is his last fight or because there's always excuses. The best fighter in the world, Mayweather, don't get credit. All right, so why do I need to get mad for? I mean, he don't get credit. He's the best fighter in the world. He beat Manny Pacquiao and didn't get credit for it. So I don't expect anything different.
You say it's not fair world. Well, Manny's coming off a surgery. We don't know how strong that shoulder is. Is that an injury that you'll target until he can prove that it's 100%?
I think the answer would be, what would you do?
I'm not a fighter. What would you do?
Come on, let's think here. Now, you smart guy. What would you do? Think about that. What would you do? Would you target that shoulder? What would you do?
I would do whatever it took to win.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Thank you, guys.
Timothy, it's a pleasure, man.
Hey, guys.